Welcome back to the Ugly Bastard podcast. I am here with Ricey Boy, I am Jappy Boy, El Chapo, and Alice here.
Oh my god, that's how you were gonna do it?
That's cringe.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I had to, bro. It was just such a good opportunity to be a fan.
This motherfucker really
You
called
just
me
like
Chopper.
absolutely just raped everything about my
Well,
there was an opportunity and I took it.
Welcome back.
Bro, there was an opportunity to say in Fork Knife Battle Royale. There was an opportunity. I took it, bro.
Guys, it's
I took it.
alright,
Allie A here.
Okay,
relax.
stop.
Okay.
Settle down.
all right,
Rex.
yeah, let's
Everyone
Let's get to
introduce
the
yourself legitimately.
You know
let's get
me.
to the topic at hand.
It's me, Alice. Insta is Alice Ahigo. You know, you can catch me on TikTok making cringe memes at Genocide Jill.
It's your boy Jap.Coon. I'm just here doing Jappy stuff, you know.
Well, it's me, Jake X Rice, the Italian man. That's all you need to know me as. My ad is Jake X Rice. So is everything else I own. We got a special guest, Tony Rios 805.
aka El Chapo.
KL Chapo. My ad is also my name, Tony Rios 805.
Thanks.
Yes, that's it.
Cool. Appreciate
Hi,
it.
let's get right to
Let's
it.
go right into it. So this is the docket for the day. Basically, topic 1: does the character make the anime? Topic 2: can an anime adaptation slash manga adaptation ruin the source material? Whatever it's based off of. And then of course, final fucking question is: what's better, a happy ending or a tragic one? You want to go ahead and
All right, let's
start
get
off,
right into it.
Start off number 1 for us, Jake.
Fuck, what was the question again?
Does the character make the anime?
Well, I don't really think so. Because when you got
Interesting.
like shows with like specific, all right, I'm gonna give a specific example. You got like My Hero Academia, where Deku's the main character, and he is probably my least favorite part of the show.
Okay, interesting.
But I like other parts of the show, so in my opinion, he doesn't make it. But
So
sometimes you got characters that carry the show.
Side characters.
So you're saying that if fucking Deku wasn't the main character of My Hero, it wouldn't be My Hero? Or it would be My Hero?
No, I'm not saying it wouldn't be My Hero. I'm saying it'd just be better.
Think it'd be better without Deku?
Yeah, or well, like, all right, let's say we rewrite Deku's character a little bit here.
Okay.
Okay.
No, he was born with no quirk.
Naturally.
Yes.
Imagine if instead of just inheriting a random ass quirk, or like the number one hero is the strongest man in the world's quirk, which is even stronger than we can even imagine. Manga spoilers though. But like instead of that, imagine if you used like gadgets and shit like he was fucking Batman. That would have been way fucking cooler.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
That's a negative. I'm
I
gonna have to agree
think-
with that one.
Go ahead, Tony.
I think any sort of character in an anime can make it good. Sometimes those characters can make the anime bad. Overall, I think in anime, they will always have a main protagonist. Sometimes people will like the side characters over the actual main person.
Yeah.
For me personally, it's a value of not how the character really acts. It's more of what the character really does.
Really
Like,
interesting.
are they really that important to the series that much?
Do you have
Have
any
they really
examples?
carried it? Have they backpacked it? Like,
Do you have any examples?
off the top of my head, I would have to say maybe something like One Punch Man,
Okay.
because the whole series was just fucking him, like, basically just one-hitting shit, right?
Uh-huh.
I only watched the first season, so I can't really get the... I'm just fucking assuming the real gist out of it.
I mean, you pretty much watched the whole show. At
Really?
that
Yeah,
point.
the second
The second season was I think it was a different company or a different director.
Yeah.
I think it was animated by Toei,
Oh.
which I mean that probably explains why it looked like dog shit.
Yeah, because the animation.
Jesus.
So personally, does the character make the anime? In some animals, Jesus.
Animals.
In some
baby.
animes,
Animals.
there are characters that excel. Like Hunter x Hunter would not be Hunter x Hunter without Killua. Honestly,
Facts.
Killua is
Yeah,
just
true.
a character that just shines. In Death Note, L is the second or third most popular uh, character of all time on my anime list. The
Really?
second, yeah, the first one
Yeah.
is the guy from Code Geass.
Oh, Lelouch.
Number two, I
Lelouch.
think, is Luffy. Or no, it's not. I think that's number five. But light.
I could look it up.
What's his face though? Fuck. Uh, L L is highly rated. I think he's like ranked 2 or 3.
Oh,
So that being said, a lot of people don't necessarily like Death Note or they think it's cliche, but they might be able to enjoy the anime for that one character specifically. It's kind of like the opinion I have on Data Life. The show is actually hot ass, but Kurumi makes that show.
Kurumi.
Kurumi makes that fucking show. And when I was watching Trinity 7, that other twin-tailed evil girl that was like Kurumi,
Yeah, I know which one.
Yeah.
she made this show for me. But then she like lost in like 2 episodes and the show just became dog shit for me. So
You hurt
in
Jake's
some-
feelings.
in some animes,
My feelings are slightly hurt.
yeah, it's okay. We all know you have bad taste.
I thought Jake's feeling, was his favorite was Toradora.
Well, that's,
It is.
that's
dude,
his favorite
when
good
he,
anime. His
like-
favorite bad anime is fucking Trinity 7.
Okay, I wouldn't say that's my favorite bad anime. Because that,
My
that
taste in
His
Yeah,
favorite
every
bad anime
day.
is To Love Ru.
Facts. But in terms of making the anime, I still think the music makes the anime over anything.
I think
Yeah.
it's more the
I can
How do
agree with that.
How do I say this? Like Tokyo Ghoul,
Okay.
majority of people know the OP. If you ask them about Tokyo Ghoul, some people say, "Oh, the anime or just the OP is kind of enjoyable to listen to."
I mean, this was me personally. I know people. I just could not get into it or enjoy it. But Black Clover, like I never
Black
cared for the
Clover's
anime
okay.
or the fucking
Black-
manga.
I
But
will say
the opening's bomb. I can't
Yeah.
lie.
the
But that
OPs are
wouldn't
good.
but that wouldn't be making the anime. That doesn't
Yeah, it
have
wouldn't
any
be making
impact.
the
It's
anime,
just
no.
it's just something that's more iconic than the show itself.
Like
Yeah.
I say, Black Clover is kind of relates to like Sasuke and Naruto.
Yeah. Well,
But the thing is, here's the thing. The thing is, like in Black Clover, they both have the same goal. They want to be the what is it called? Like the magic, like
Magic King or Wizard King?
The
the
Wizard
Magic
King.
or whatever.
Wizard
The
King.
Wizard,
King.
While like in Naruto, it went like
Hokage.
Naruto wants to be Hokage and Sasuke
Yeah.
wants to kill his brother.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's just simple plot that is entertaining to watch sometimes. That you can
Mhm.
really just turn your brain off to. But yeah, I think
Fuck.
I
I
think
need something like that right now.
I think music is definitely the epitome of like greatness when it comes to some anime. Cause
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
that it can make you feel sad, it can make you feel anxious, it can make you feel excited. When that Ultra Instinct
Oh,
track
fucking
hits,
Initial D.
yeah. When that Ultra Instinct track hits and it's just a panning across characters, you know shit's about to go down. So
Mhm.
does the
Yeah, and,
character
like-
make the anime? I'm gonna go ahead and say in some animes yes, but in general I don't think the character makes the anime. You can have bad
Situational.
I think you can have
Situational.
you can have bad characters, but maybe like good plot and good sound music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got an
like the
example.
music.
So
Mhm.
I got
what
a
you're saying is it's
very-
situational.
I
Yeah.
think
Like
I
go.
think
Uh,
I think no. The,
Alright,
the character
I'll go.
does not make the
I'll go.
anime.
So, like, I have an
Okay.
example of like great sound direction in an anime,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Okay.
know what? I'm gonna say it, Toradora. 'Cause guess
shut
what?
your.
Oh my god.
No,
Toradora
listen.
sad
Okay,
listen.
okay. Toradora sad theme.
Certain scenes have like specific themes to them, and they have like it's perfect for what you're like, what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, whenever we're in the fucking VCs, I'll always play the sad theme because whenever I'm in a bad mood, because yeah, whenever that song plays
Sad
in the
hours.
show, no, whenever that
Mhm.
song plays in the show, something sad has happened or something
Mhm.
like
That's
important
crazy.
in the story has happened.
Or yeah, kind of like with in Naruto, when, like there was gonna be a like the little fight. Like, you just hear like
The fuck kind of
yeah,
sex moves are
intense-
those?
like the intense music. Like oh, it's just about to go down. Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Or like for example, like Fire Force.
Oh yeah.
Like to be real, I
never
really
gonna watch
enjoyed
it.
the anime, but through like halfway, I got really bored of it.
it's a really fucking slow, but the sounds are like
Yeah.
I think midway fucking like the sounds just got fucking amazing for some reason.
And the animation was
Like if you were
okay.
wearing headphones that had to like were pretty like decent, nothing crazy, it's oh my god. Like even not wearing headphones and just watching it through my phone speaker, I could feel like the fucking bass.
Boom.
Like the fucking bass of the explosions was just kind of sick though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
It's-
you got my answer. Jake, what's your answer?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, Jap,
I'm gonna go with no as well.
Tony.
I go no.
Okay. So let's move on to the second topic here. Can an anime
All right, let's.
adaptation in general, because some people don't realize that manga can adapt from light novels.
Yeah.
But so can an adaptation in general ruin the source material?
I guess that's like a double-edged blade. To be honest, it can either
Oh, so like
do
for
good
example,
for you.
like, hold on, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
for
no,
interrupting.
go.
But for example, like Tower of God, or whatever it's called, that went from like a webtoon to an anime.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh no. I was gonna say some shit upon the line of like it's a double-edged sword, like Demon Slayer. It's a great manga. It's a great anime as well. The anime is nowhere as near as good as the manga, but it's still fucking great in general. But then you take something like Tokyo Ghoul, where it's overall great as a manga. Apparently, I
Oh.
haven't read it yet, but I've only watched the first season. But hearing other people talk about the seasons next, as if they're fucking straight hot ass, like I feel like that can be a double-edged blade.
Yeah,
I
be
think
honest.
that's because
I can
like
help
the second
elaborate.
and third season.
I can help elaborate on the actual Tokyo Ghoul side of that. I do
Mhm.
want to backtrack though, because I think Jap's fucking retarded for saying that the Demon Slayer anime is like somehow worse than the manga. Because
I never meant to say that, by the way.
holy shit, that anime is fucking good. The voice acting is amazing, the colors are amazing, the animation's
Dude.
amazing. There's
Just the
nothing
story of it's
yeah.
really good too.
Yeah.
The reason why the manga's just better is just because it's more ahead and more in depth.
And it's
Isn't
not,
it
you know,
gonna
anime
end
and
soon?
stuff like that.
It looks like it's gonna end soon, but it just depends on the writer if she wants to end it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give my take on this.
Okay.
So I think the best example I can give for this, you got the Berserk manga, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Critically acclaimed,
Of course.
like fantastic, the highest rated thing on my anime list.
Yep.
And then you got Berserk 2017 and 2018, which are hot garbage.
It's all CGI.
Yeah,
Don't
Yeah.
CGI.
but
Yeah.
my thing is like the source material is always gonna be there if you want to read it. It's not like it's ever gonna go away. It's not like it really damages the reputation of it. It damages the reputation of the series, but not as the not of shit.
Not
Hold
the
on.
whole thing.
But not
Just
like
it
the
does like
ori-
a little damage to it, not the whole. You
Yeah.
know, doesn't destroy the whole
it's not like
reputation of it.
Berserk is terrible now. Like no way.
What's the like Akuma ga Kill?
Akame got kill.
Akame ga Kill. Like people say the anime has the worst ending, while the manga has a better ending.
It does.
I heard
Yeah.
the anime is
Mm.
the end. I haven't watched or read it, so I can't really.
I
like,
watched
Probably
it and I
because-
read it,
Two
and
cents.
I personally did enjoy more
I-
the manga than the anime, because the anime they just made it like very, like wow,
Edgy.
edgy.
I kind of just like the ending
dark.
just because the originality of it. Like name a fucking anime that ends like that.
True.
Yeah, because like everybody fucking dies.
Yeah.
Oops. Bye.
Like Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied's a little different. A lot of people don't understand like the story of Elfen Lied or the ending of it
I think I only watched Elfen Lied because of that one X song.
or the X song.
The-
I watched
where
it-
they
I-
sampled it.
I saw like a clip of it on YouTube and I got very interested and I watched it was like years ago and I'm like, wow, it's a really good anime.
I feel like I've seen it somewhere, like on Fine Bros or something.
Kids
So-
react to anime.
Elfen Lied.
Elfen Lied.
Elfen Lied's a
Elfen
classic.
Lied.
Yosuga no
pretty
Sora.
The second anime I've ever watched. So
Really?
It
Yeah.
was like my
Tokyo Ghoul.
first horror.
Tokyo Ghoul, critically acclaimed, my favorite manga of all time so far, definitely. I'm actually doing a big project on that for YouTube. But
Oh.
basically, the manga and the anime have just taken two different trails. I heard that they
Towar's
kind
different,
of
like-
bring it back within season 3 and 4, but season 3 and 4 is it's the sequel, so it's not actually Tokyo
Yeah,
Ghoul.
yeah, yeah.
So we're talking about Tokyo Ghoul here, which is weird because season 2 is called Re, but the second sequel, like the second book series is called Re, so that's already confusing. But
Mhm.
I think
I see.
season 1 is pretty good. Sorry, let me correct myself. It's amazing. It follows the anime or the manga pretty much exactly
To the bone.
pretty much to the bone.
Until
The only thing that's different is that some fight scenes are taken in different locations, which doesn't really change the narrative too much. Like for
Oh.
example, the first time I think Kaneki used his I forgot what it's called. His,
powers.
yeah, we'll just call it his powers. I
His
forgot what it's called.
ghoul shit.
His
Oh,
ghoul
somebody's gonna get
style.
mad at
It
that.
was
I
it was
know.
against the guy with glasses with the orange hair. I believe it's the
Oh,
Oh yeah.
So that happens underneath a bridge in the anime, but it
Yeah.
happens in a back alleyway in the manga, or maybe that's vice versa.
Well, I mean,
Um,
no. You're right. You're right.
But like just things like that, like don't really change anything. But
Yeah, yeah.
right where the last episode, the last little bit of season 1 of the anime, is where
Mhm.
things start get shitty. They kind of destroy the narrative of like Kaneki. Kaneki cares for people. He's compassionate. That's his greatest weakness is the fact that he wants to protect people, and he keeps
Yeah.
trying to get stronger and stronger because of it, and that's eventually his downfall in some areas of the manga. So in the anime, once he escapes out of Aogiri, whatever the tree, Aogiri or whatever it's called, where he gets tortured by Jason, he fucks him up, right? She escapes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's talking or he's with Toka, and he says nothing. He says nothing, no words at all. Doesn't even look her in the fucking eye. And then he says, "I'm going to join the terrorist organization," and then that's it, right? That scene's completely fucking different in the manga. In the manga, he's happy. He's talking to Toka. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go off. I will never join the terrorist organization ever. I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna watch from afar. I am gonna leave the cafe, but I'm gonna watch y'all from afar, and I'm gonna protect y'all, and I'm gonna get stronger for y'all." And then that's how that ends.
Mm.
And then season 2 of the anime, they decided that they wanted to make it a little bit more original. So they're like, we're gonna take inspiration from the manga, but we're not actually gonna follow it. So again, Kaneki in the anime, he's part of the terrorist organization that he in the manga said that he would never join. And basically that's kind of where the anime starts going to shit, because in the manga he creates his own terrorist organization called the GOAT or GOAT. Basically,
Go.
it's a bunch of serial killers attacking serial killers, so it's like a Dexter kind of meme.
So it's like fucking fire versus fire, basically.
Yeah. So can adaptation ruin the source material? Absolutely. Tokyo
Fuck
Ghoul,
yeah.
They destroyed my boy. They killed him. And in a lot of ecchi harem anime, they always kill the source material. And not that the source material is good to begin with, but in the case of like Trinity 7, that I think that manga is rated close to an 8, which is really rare for that kind of genre. And the anime is like a low 7, so there's a whole point score difference there. Mostly because I think they emphasize too much on the ecchi in the anime, with jiggle physics, big boobies and stuff like that. And
yeah, the
blushing.
fan service, straight up
The
like,
fan
look.
service, but in the manga, you'll just get like high quality shots that would be ecchi, but not necessarily like spending 5 minutes on boobies. So that would be like, okay, so the anime, it ruined it because it just became worse because they wanted to add certain things to it that appeal to
They couldn't in
audience.
the manga. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I don't
Okay.
think you can really ruin a source material because it's like it'll always be there if you want to read it. It's just a different adaptation.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
but can they make it
can
seem
they
worse
butcher?
than it
can they-
actually is?
Yeah, can they butcher the adaptation from the source material?
Oh, you made it seem like did it make like the adapt or does it make everything bad? I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Like,
No.
does it make the source material bad as well?
Does the
Oh,
does
no,
the
not at all.
adaptation do such a
Yeah.
bad job that it makes a laughingstock of the actual what it's supposed to be about?
I
Kind
think
of
it
like
depends
how
on
you
the
say, like,
scenario.
I feel like live anime adaptations are really bad.
Oh, true. I
Oh, that
didn't
shit's
think about
stupid
that.
as
For
fuck.
example,
Bro,
for
have you seen the
example,
Kakegurui
Death Note.
live action?
Yeah.
That shit's so
Yeah.
fucking
For
funny.
example, Death Note.
Death Note. Yep.
The live
Actually,
adaptation was.
I actually heard that
and
the
There's no
Kake
live adaptation.
the
It was so bad.
Kakegurui
Light
live action
was a
wasn't that bad, but it wasn't Death
It was
Note.
fucking hilarious though, because you know how they make
hilarious,
scream and make weird ass faces, right?
Yeah,
hmm
That's basically what they were trying to do in real life, but it turned out horribly, and
Mhm.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Makes
Because
sense.
you
Makes
can't
sense.
do that.
I know exactly, but they tried to
I think-
do it and fucking.
What's that one? What's that one live adaptation? Like I really got like
Avatar.
good ratings.
Well,
Avatar.
good ratings. No. Bad
It was
ratings.
Parasite.
Parasite. Yeah, Parasite. Well, are we talking about the one that just came out? That's a different story.
Oh, that's a different story. Okay.
Parasite came out with another one.
No. I thought it was
I
like
think
you
the
know,
actual
Parasite.
20. I think it's the 2020 movie. That's like a different thing. I think that's not Parasite the
Oh no.
manga.
All right, I was thinking like that.
But speaking of bad adaptations, yeah, the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, the live action, I think it's like one of the worst rated movies of all time.
Yep.
Damn.
And it's horrible.
It's awful. Like when
It's
I watched it
awful.
when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I don't even know what it was. But when I watched that shit, and it was just nothing but like disappointment, and then it ended halfway through, and we were like, okay, when's the sequel? And it never came out. It's just
Nope.
bad. It's just bad. So yeah,
You're
I
able to
guess,
fucking how to think about that shit as a fucking 6-year-old.
yeah, you know, my 6-year-old versus your 6-year-old, yeah, I'm more intelligent.
Oh, this man's got the big brain.
I never watched Avatar when I was a little kid, like The Last Airbender. When I grew up and
It was
you know,
always
watched
on
it, I'm like, this is
Nickelodeon.
really bad.
Yeah, it was always on
Always on
Nickelodeon.
No,
Nickelodeon.
the live adaptation of the movie.
Oh.
I've seen
No, I
Avatar
saw
when
it,
was a little
I
kid,
saw
but I
it.
never seen the live adaptation. When I saw it when I got older and watched it, I'm like, this is dog shit. This
Dog
is terrible.
shit, absolute dog
I'm
shit.
like, what the hell?
Because I mean,
Nasty.
so I guess the general consensus is live action generally kills it. I heard the Bleach live action was not that bad actually.
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. Other
That's
than you
Jeff.
know how the hollows in there,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they had to CGI it so it looks fucking weird.
yeah.
Oh.
CGI kind of.
Kind of ruins.
Yeah,
I
I
have a
mean,
love
Bleach.
I have a
not
love
Bleach.
for religious.
It can
Berserk?
it can make the movie or any adaptation look nice, or sometimes it'll make it look disgusting.
yeah. Bleach is
Hey,
the
guys,
Bleach
we
live
got Berserk.
adaptation.
Oh yeah, Berserk is all CGI. Well, actually,
Mm.
on the topic of CGI, there
Oh.
was that one anime that came out a couple years ago, or maybe it was like within the last couple years. That's all CGI, and because of that, that's the direction they want to take. And it was very good. I'm gonna try to find it.
Well, is it a fighting anime?
No. I
How
don't
about
think
ping
so.
pong the fucking animation?
Get the fuck out
That is such a good anime. Watch it. It's so good.
I have.
I'm sorry,
It's
the
great.
fucking it looks so weird.
You have to
I think
get
it was
used
called
to
What kind of
CG.
subliminal messages are in that?
It's just ping pong.
It's literally it's just ping pong.
It's literally just ping pong.
Basically.
The fuck?
I think it was okay. It was Land of the Lustrous.
Oh,
Fall 2017. Action drama, fantasy,
Oh.
mystery, seinen,
I think I
non-human
know what you're talking
protagonist
about.
based on a manga, and it's all CGI. That
Does it
was
look good at least?
it was from what I heard, it was really good. On this website, Anime Planet, it's ranked 296 with a 4.7 out of 5.
Mm.
So I heard it was really good, but it is all CG. So it's if that's like the basis of your anime, then CG can work sometimes. But if you have to CG like an enemy,
or a
it's kinda-
fighting scene.
or like a fighting
Yeah.
scene, it
Like
just
Baki.
throws
Yeah, yeah.
everything
Like
off.
Baki.
Not very
Like
good.
Baki.
I mean, Berserk. It looks like shit.
No, but Baki.
Jesus.
Y'all seen that fighting anime Baki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the newer one, not the older version.
Yeah, the remaster.
newest one. The remaster. I
Yep.
really did not like sometimes when they added CGI in the fighting scene. It bugged me because like sometimes like the color will look completely different. Sometimes they'll be
Yeah,
fighting in
in
the dark.
majority of the
in
time
room,
it
and I'm
looks
like,
awfully different.
There's
Yeah.
in Zombieland Saga, when they're actually like officially a singing for being an idol, they use CGI on purpose to make it like cringy. And
Oh, yeah.
like that comedic like take on CG when making fun of CG is so funny because all the other idols around them are animated by hand, like perfectly.
Oh yeah, because
Mhm,
some shows
mhm.
like
Yeah.
fucking 3D idols and it looks like dog
Yeah.
shit.
But when they, as soon as they like perform, it's all CG. But when one of them's not singing, it's all hand drawn. But as soon as they get in sync, it's all CG. It's so funny. It's so funny. So CG can definitely
CG is
ruin the
what
source
kills it.
material. It definitely
CG
can.
is the main killer.
Mm-hmm.
CG and live action.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Agreed.
On a
Agreed.
completely unrelated note, I was scrolling through the fucking top 100 characters or whatever earlier.
Yeah.
I've been
Mhm.
doing that this entire time,
Uh huh.
and I'm still very upset that Kirito from fucking Sword Art Online is number 15.
Oh yeah, people love bad anime. They eat that shit up.
He's above Guts.
Yeah. They're
He's
dumb.
above Guts.
You think
God.
you think the people who've watched Sword
Kirito
Art
is
Online
above Guts.
and
By
love you
3,000
think
votes.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on for a second. It is really bad. I'm gonna be real with y'all. To be honest,
I heard it.
plot was like, okay, that sounds kind of trippy, you know. One day
Season
the
1
game
was cool.
developers, one day the game developers like, yo, we're gonna remove the log out button, and you have to beat this game. And if you don't beat this game and you die in this game, you die in real life. I'm like, okay, that's kind of that's kind of fucked up for the developer to do that to their own, you know. So
Yeah,
that's
Season
then,
one
like,
was
into
pretty
the
cool in
final
my
fight-
opinion.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I
other
know. I'm like,
The
that's kind
most
of tight. That was
annoying-
kind of cool. But what
the
bugged
most-
me the most
Hmm.
was how he knew the game. How Kirito was
Yes.
a fucking like a I played this game on alpha before you fucks like that. You know, he's like, hey, I played this game before you guys even like knew it existed or released. And I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. That just bugged me.
No, the
Fucking
most
sweaty
annoying part about
mode.
SAO season 1 was when they got to the final fight with the developer. He's like, "It's been so long since I created the game. I completely forgot why I trapped everyone inside of it." Like that's such a cop out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I'm like,
This
wait.
dude deadass retired his jersey
has
at the
a-
fucking end of the fucking.
Yeah, it has a lot of cop outs, and that's the huge issue is that they just don't know how to keep characters dead. Like that one girl who was like a glitch or some
Yui.
shit.
Yeah.
She died, but in
that was-
like
that
the
was
next
the baby,
episode, they're like,
the kid of Kirito and Asuna.
Kirito just
Yeah, and-
magically is like, hey, by the way, I know how to hack in or glitch the system to get her back. Just randomly, it's like, oh, and then she's back. It's like, no, keep your characters dead.
No, I know.
I know how to bring someone back to life because of a video game.
Yeah, forehead, big brain.
I'm gonna put
think.
the coding. I'm gonna put the coding.
Put the coding.
Get the
coding.
coding out.
It's like, all right, there we go. Boom.
I'm
But
gonna
with the
DOS these
list, though-
motherfuckers.
But
With the
after
list,
that,
you go.
okay, like on season 2 for Sword Art Online, that's when it went downhill, in my opinion.
Yep.
Because like
Yeah, most definitely.
we went to Fairy, then we went to like Gun Gale, like in the shooters era, and I'm like, hold up, this guy doesn't want to use a gun. He wants to just use swords, and I'm like, you're just no.
Okay, but I'm not sure. I haven't watched past season 2, but
I have watched all of them, besides the newest one, which is the third Alkali, whatever that
Does
was
it-
called.
does
I
I
heard
heard that
Gun-
Alicization made it get better a little.
It's better, I heard.
I heard it's
That's what
better
I
too,
heard as
but
well,
I
but
heard
I'm not fucking sure.
I've
I'm
already
not sure
lost
either.
all credibility in that anime, so I don't really care.
Yeah, same.
I was gonna say
But with the
though,
list,
based
fuck, I keep getting cut off. I'm so upset. Damn.
Muji. I don't even know what I was gonna say because of you.
Thank
yeah.
God. Now
Oh,
I
yeah.
can talk.
So on
Never
the-
mind. No, I can't.
So you think the people who rate Kirito as their favorite character know who the fuck Guts is?
No,
Probably
because
not.
they're
Probably
it's-
not.
Probably
because
not.
they're like young. They're
So that's why
It targets more
Kirito's
of a
probably
younger
higher rated than Guts, is
audience.
because even though Berserk is like fucking amazing and critically acclaimed, you think people are gonna read that shit? Fuck
No,
no.
Probably not. It's pretty long.
and majority a lot of
Bad anime watchers don't
Young-
give a fuck about Guts.
a lot of young anime watchers. Majority of the time, they don't watch like or any like bloody animes.
Yeah.
They
But it does
enjoy-
make me happy with the list because above Kirito by one spot is Hikigaya Hachiman from Origairu.
Really?
That's all I've been trying to say.
Oh,
That's all I've been.
That's all I wanted to say.
I don't give a fuck.
It's crazy how many side characters are above the main character. Like
Yeah.
Killawa's above Gon, Itachi's above everybody else. Oh, Itachi's number 2, by
No.
the way. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
Itachi.
Naruto's number
Um,
9.
And the one last character I'm thinking of, L. L is above Light. So it's
Yeah.
crazy how many side characters just outperform the main character.
I mean, Gasai is above the main character.
Well, technically, she's the main character as well, right?
I don't know.
Hey, birds. Okay.
I think
Megumin is
she
above
is.
Kazuma.
Well, I'm not surprised by that.
Kazuma. Kazuma's cool.
Kazuma is fucking gender equality. The goddamn.
Exactly.
Konosuba is gender equality. The anime.
Kazuma
Facts.
is a main character that makes the best out of an isekai because
Yep, most definitely. That took basic isekai and for some reason made it fucking
they just
hilarious.
skyrocketed because
Wait, what?
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Yeah. Konosuba, like
Because-
people say like the top 3 good isekai animes.
Yeah,
were, like
it's
Konosuba,
Konosuba,
Shield Hero,
and Shield Hero.
and ReZero.
Basically, like
Because
Guys, but what about in another world with my smartphone?
shut the
off.
fuck up.
The issue-
That's bad isekai.
the issue with the isekai genre is
Is it's all the same shit?
it's all the same
Yeah.
shit, but the
But
main
what-
character
I'm-
somehow becomes OP
Yeah.
in like a
I
day
think-
and a half.
Like, okay,
My
here's something that I
favorite
always see in
really
my comment.
bad-
Oh wait, Tony, go do it.
All right, my favorite like last season was Bofuri, because I like
Oh,
how it was
yeah,
a
yeah.
female isekai protagonist rather than a male.
That was like fucking family
And I'm like,
friendly
oh, that's kinda cool.
SAO.
It's just yeah, it was bad, but I enjoyed it
Mhm.
because it wasn't a male protagonist; it was more of a female.
Yeah.
Was
But
there one isekai with a guy who like over levels himself?
It's Cautious
Like the
Hero.
Cautious Hero. That one's
Yeah.
funny as fuck.
That was
That's
fucking
funny as
hilarious.
fuck.
I put
I
It
never
was
watched
funny,
it.
and then it had a very really sad ending for some odd reason.
bro, that had
Uh-huh.
a crip plot twist. Oh my god, that was
know, I'm like-
hard.
I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, I was
Like you
laughing,
listen to
hold on.
that shit and you're like, what the fuck? Had a kind of crazy plot twist at the end.
Mhm.
But the
There's-
whole
isekai that take their time with their main character, that shit turns out so good.
yeah.
Like there's I talk about this all the time. There's this one manga that's only got like 20 chapters, so it's very new. It's like
I'm gonna have to
I'm a
read it.
spider, so what? And
Oh, you told me
basically-
about that.
Yeah, she
We
gets
talked about this
this
before.
little spider girl just keeps getting shit on because she's a spider in a world of like big boys. But slowly
Yeah.
but surely she
World
learns
of
how to
big boys.
use her spider body. Like she learns how to make webs and stuff like that. So isekai that when you're actually in a different world and you know nothing about it and you have to learn about it instead of being like
And
like
I'm a
yeah.
big dick daddy. Listen to me.
I'm a
like
big dick
fuck.
daddy.
Oh,
Unless it is previously stated in things like Overlord, like
Yeah.
he was level 100, he's about to log off, and he wakes up in this world, but he doesn't run around and just kill people. He's literally like meticulously planning his troops and stuff like this.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wait, isn't Overlord ending or something?
I don't know. I know
I
that
thought I
heard that.
there's 3 seasons. I haven't heard anything but the manga though.
I really gotta watch Code Geass. Just out of context clips.
Disgusting.
Is
alright,
it
so
good?
First season was good. Second season,
They say it's
Cool.
one of the
Didn't-
best. But let's go with the third topic. What's better, a happy ending or a tragic one? I know
Oh, a tragic one.
I have a
tragic
Let me
one
say-
if I'm trying to
hold
read
up,
the manga.
I got one. Devilman Crybaby. Ooh, I fucking hate that ending, but it was so good. Like, I'm gonna be real. I was when I watched it with my friends, we were watching it on like the Xbox party. We were watching it on Netflix because they didn't know
Yeah.
how to fucking use Kiss Anime and shit like that or Crunchyroll. I was hella angry at the ending. I was so mad on some of the characters that kept on dying.
What is the plot of Devilman Crybaby?
Yeah, I can.
Basically, this kid.
Okay.
He's a a big old crybaby.
Yes.
A very crybaby. And one day he meets his best friend who like back in years ago, they used to be child friends. He goes to a bar with him, and there's drugs, there's like people twerking on each other, all that stuff.
That sounds
Oh,
fucking
hell yeah.
lit.
And later on, boom, 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 his friend pulls out like a knife, starts killing people, and he realized that this party is full of demons.
Oh.
So I think he had like a demon inside himself, and it just awakened.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Sounds
throughout
interesting.
the story, they're doing stuff like killing other demons on Earth. But the end is I really hated the ending because he was Devil Man,
Yeah.
while his friend was supposedly Satan.
Yeah, my
Imagine being
next
friends with
question
Satan.
about
Like the fallen angel, and I'm like, dude, what? And I'm like, it just got me so mad. But I really
yeah, my
did
next
enjoy. I
question
really
about
did
that,
enjoy
does
it.
it have anything to do with the original Devilman from like the 70s?
No, it's no.
Oh.
Is that the one where he runs like a fucking weirdo?
Yeah,
Okay, I know which one you're talking about
that's
now.
the one. But that had such a tragic ending that my friend and I we were pissed for a couple days because we just did not like how the ending was.
Oh, tragic ending for me is probably Domestic Girl. Pissed off for a whole week. I don't know why.
I never watched the anime, so I don't really know what tragic.
It ended at the part where they got caught basically.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They left.
That's
the
about where it
cliffhanger.
ended.
They left. the
That's
cliffhanger.
basically why I started reading.
Or how do you say? Or the other one, the another anime that I really thought it was gonna be tragic was the ending of Clan and After Story. It did like a
I got that bitch spoiled.
that stuff
Was that the one
like,
with the kid?
yeah,
That's
the girl.
that's the sloth kid
Ucio,
people.
Ucio, yeah.
Hmm.
I was
F in
so
the
sad.
chat.
I was crying, and next thing you know, they do a whole 180. I'm like, wait, and I'm like, hold up, and I'm like, what? You can't do that.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I paid more attention to the cars in fucking Clannad because they had like fucking GC8 Subarus and fucking R34 GTRs just showing in the background.
Just
You're
slammed
speaking
out.
cursive to me.
Good, a classic JDM cars. Or
Just good fucking,
Japanese
just cool
cars.
ass cars.
Oh,
Just
I-
cool ass cars.
So I actually like both of these. So with Tokyo Ghoul ending was absolutely fucking tragic. Kaneki gets shit on, dead, or he's presumed dead, and that's it. And then Re came out, and Re had a happy ending. So I've experienced both with Tokyo Ghoul, and I definitely liked how they did them both. Although one of my favorite mangas of all time, and it's actually quite shitty, or at least the consensus is just shitty. And I might have to reread it because I didn't really think it was that bad. I don't think it deserved like a 6 rating. But
What was it?
It was called Peephole.
People.
Basically-
Oh, somebody told me about that.
Yeah, it was probably me in the group chat. I told Fen to read it, but it's basically he's about to kill himself, so he hangs himself on like a tie holder on the wall, and it fails, and he breaks a hole in the wall, and he looks through this peephole, and he sees this girl killing somebody, and he falls in love with her. Basically, at the end, it's a tragic ending, but it's a good ending. So it's definitely worth the read. It's only like 60 chapters.
Okay.
Okay.
my main
People.
my main experience with a tragic ending. I think this is the third time I've talked about it in this one podcast. But yo, ending a Toradora had me fucked up.
Shut your.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up!
How did I actually fucking know? How did I know?
No,
Was it tragic?
listen,
I don't remember
when she
it being
fucking
tragic.
dipped, she just fucking dipped.
But then she comes back.
No, she doesn't. She went to a new school. She came back for like 5 minutes and then she had to go.
I don't
Read the
remember
fucking
this.
manga? I don't.
But that,
Is there
that don't
another-
mean
wait, is there
tragic.
more?
At least, no, she came back. No, she deadass came back.
What the fuck? That's on the anime.
I never finished Toradora, so I don't know shit.
Sorry, I'm
Ending.
eating a Slurpee right now.
You're
I'm
drinking a Slurpee.
The last
Roof.
time I watched
No, I'm at the
Toradora
point where it won't even go into the straw. I'm just scooping it out with the bottom
it was
piece.
like 2015.
Yeah, I think in the OVA she like comes back.
There's an OVA?
I don't know. 'Cause
Is
I
it
saw-
OV?
She comes back. I remember she comes back.
All this dude talks about is Toradora.
I'm
Shut up,
being
it's
real
my
with you.
favorite. It's one
I'm
of
gonna
my
be real with you.
favorites.
She comes back. Look, I'm watching this reaction. Yeah, she comes back.
For like the last 5 minutes of the show and then it ends.
Isn't that still considered a happy ending though?
No,
Yes, that's a
Nah,
because
happy
she's
ending.
gone.
That would be tragic.
No, she doesn't go to the same school anymore. They're not.
That's-
They're
well, I
technically
would say it's a
dating, but it's long
tragic ending.
distance, and they never see each other.
I would say that's a normal ending, right?
That's just a normal.
Well, I mean, it
that's
was
real life
That's
stuff.
just a sad ending. Tragic ending would be like they're in love and she gets hit by a truck and he has to live without her.
Oh!
That would be a tragic.
Domestic
Yeah,
Girlfriend was a
that's-
fucking tragic ending.
Yeah.
okay.
Spoiler.
Let me think. What
Let me say,
that was really sad.
Devilman Crybaby was, in my opinion, one of the most tragic endings.
Tragic ending? Fucking Akame got killed.
That too.
Fuck.
I'm gonna be real. Akami got killed was pretty tragic.
I'm not even gonna
So
lie, I kind of like that ending.
So
Fuck.
in my opinion, I'm gonna say it again. In my fucking opinion,
Yeah.
because I know people out there are gonna get so butthurt and go, you know. I feel like Elfin Lied had a tragic ending.
I'm
It's
trying
been
to remember the
so-
fucking Elfin Light ending.
So fucking long. I need to rewatch that. I might rewatch that tomorrow.
I'm thinking of the Hunter x Hunter one right now.
I'm trying to
That's
finish
not a
Hunter x
tragic
Hunter.
ending. That's no
Huh.
ending.
There's
No,
no ending.
I know, but I'm thinking about
Oh
like,
my
Chris, man.
god.
hold up.
My
Why
man.
was that
Thinking
low
about,
key
like, where-
funny?
Let's kill him.
That's
I'm
no
thinking about where
ending.
it ends, right? So where it ends is when Gon and Killua are no longer friends. After what happened during the Chimera Ant raid.
Yeah.
People keep telling me that fucking arc is shit.
Yeah, because they don't understand it. It's literally like a big in-depth piece about like
Wait.
people and their fucking thought processes.
What about I know I'm gonna ask this question. Alex might have an answer for it. What about ReZero?
ReZero is already a tragic anime in general.
Okay.
There
It
there is no there is a tragic I guess these all the endings I think are tragic because they're all cliffhanger endings.
Oh, I see.
Basically,
Yeah.
the way that ReZero ended on season 2 was I'm trying to remember. Subaru can't get to Amelia right now because I think Puck keeps killing him. So he has
Who the fuck is Puck?
Puck is Amelia's familiar, the little like small fluffy.
Oh, okay,
cat thing.
okay. I remember that.
That's like Amelia's beast, and she keeps getting shit on because Subaru. I don't know. I really don't remember, but it's not a happy ending. It's definitely.
When I saw the trailer for it,
He everywhere he goes is just bodies. Like he can't stop seeing death, and it's very tragic.
What about like tragic endings to certain arcs?
oh,
like-
I think I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Like
Was that an
might
ending
not
to
be
a whole
tragic.
anime, or is that just?
yeah, like specific parts,
What?
like just any arc in an anime that has
To
a
me-
sad ending.
To be real honest, with ReZero, like Alice said, it is a tragic anime. I feel like in the new season, it might have a tragic ending. Like a
Wait,
very,
Alice,
like,
did you
very
read the whole
upsetting, like-
manga?
There is no manga. It's all light novels.
Oh, there.
it's-
Oh, it's.
I just feel I don't know. I
Hmm.
just feel like it's gonna be a very messed up like ending.
Yeah.
Since the whole anime is tragic,
Maybe.
he keeps dying, he respawns, and he has to act like he doesn't know them. You know, it's just. I feel like it's gonna be like that.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I need
But
to finish
like,
ReZero.
tragic endings to arcs. Like I'm kind of. All right, this might not be considered tragic, but like what I'm thinking of kind of
I'm
is
thinking of like
Rudora.
Neji
So-
death.
in the original Naruto,
Oh my god.
you got the Chunin exams, right?
Yeah.
You got Rock Lee versus Gaara, one of the fucking hypest fights in anime history, in my opinion.
I fucking love that fight.
Yeah, and then what happens is Rock Lee, his
Loses.
arms and legs are completely shattered, and he'll never be a shinobi again for the time being.
Yeah.
Like that was sad for him. Like I felt bad. Like poor
We
one out for
kind of
Rock
went
Lee.
the same route. I was thinking of Shippuden when at the end of the big arc with the Ten Tails arc, like Neji death and stuff like that, Asuna death
Mhm.
or Asuma death, like the whole just killing off major like supporting characters. I feel like it wouldn't hit the same if they didn't die, so that would make it a great tragic ending. But Naruto as a
Yeah.
whole ended with a very pretty positive happy ending. I feel like
I don't know about the original.
we're not really talking
though.
about good happy endings. We're just talking about tragic endings right now. Because I guess
Yeah.
Well, happy ending.
Oh,
I mean it's just
Naruto becomes a Hokage
yeah. That's I already said that.
after everything.
Yeah. Well, actually, technically, yeah, Kakashi becomes Hokage after the war. But yeah, after all.
I don't
the-
know if I would.
Now that
consider
we're talking about
Naruto-
it, I if you really think about it, there's a shit ton of anime that barely even had a fucking ending.
Well, yeah, because a lot of the anime isn't really the entire source material.
Yeah, that's like manga
It
and
might
like
be
some of them are
novels.
just-
It might be like the first
they're
30
just-
chapters out of 120.
Yeah.
Yes. Plus, some of them are just left like that. They just leave it on like.
Or
episode
some
12 or
animes
episode
have
5, that's it.
have
I was just thinking that because Bleach was getting its new arc.
Mm.
I'm actually excited to see how they do that and revamp it.
Yeah,
Would you guys
because
say the original Naruto has like a happy ending or a sad ending? Because Sasuke is
It
still
has a
gone.
filler ending.
Yeah.
I never fucking watched it all the way through. I just watched it
Oh,
enough to go to
well,
a Shippuden.
I skipped the filler, but
Well, of course.
you know, pretty much what I saw at the end was the Sasuke retrieval arc, and then Sasuke is just like, "Fuck it, I'm gone."
Fuck it,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gone.
could be considered a tragic ending. I feel like it's a different category that I can't think of right now.
Yeah, like
'Cause
mainly
tragedy-
just like
Unfortunate,
Again,
unfortunate ending.
Tragedy
Sad.
involves a lot of like depression
Death.
and like death. and
Like
stuff
I
that.
said,
oh no,
Devilman
Naruto was
Crybaby.
completely fucking depressed after that. He was
Like
like,
I
"I can't
said.
save my friend."
Devilman Crybaby.
Tony, I think you're the only one out of all us three that has
You
watched.
have to see it. You will literally get pissed. I got
I don't
so
like watching
angry.
stuff that makes me sad.
It's okay. Life is sad.
That's why I watch fan
That's
service
why I'm
all the
watching
time.
Himoto Umaru-chan.
Himoto
No, you watch it.
Umaru-chan? Bro, that pissed me
Yeah.
off. What do you
What do
mean?
you mean? What do you mean? Imaru is a wholesome fucking character.
She's very
I
lazy.
like Abina-chan. That's the only reason I watched it.
Oh, the other one who calls
The girl
with the
her
fat
brother
titties?
Nissan.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
On the topic of happy endings, rather, the ending of the manga for Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches,
Oh, I need to read that.
so good, absolutely so.
What about
good.
the ending to the first season of Chunibyo?
Okay, first of all, can you just not interrupt me?
I've been getting interrupted this entire time.
I'm trying to fucking tell you that it started out becoming a tragic ending where he's gonna have to live on without her, but eventually it all comes through together and it's a happy ending. But it was one of those happy endings that didn't feel like a cop out, like quintessential quintuplets. Happy ending was a cop out.
That was bullshit.
It was just a really good end to a journey.
How do we? I think it's like unpleasing. Like you weren't pleased. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
super.
thought of another tragic ending.
Go
What?
on.
Door.
No, fuck off. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1.
Never watched
Never
it.
watched it.
Well, do you
I'm-
care if I spoil?
Go
Just
for
talk
it.
talk
I'm
about
planning
it.
to
You don't,
watch
have
it.
to, you don't have to give us in depth. Just talk about it.
Yeah, Jonathan just fucking dies.
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
heard
Oh,
this-
isn't that a meme?
But everything in JoJo is a meme.
That's
Good
true.
point. Good point.
Like, Part 1 had a sad ending. Part 2 had a funny ending because Joseph comes back from the dead and he's like, "Guess who's here, bitch?"
So we just pulled a Jesus Christ then.
Yeah, basically. No, because in the final fight, what happens is he gets launched out of a fucking volcano and he lands in
What
the
the
water on a
fuck?
rock. And
What the
somehow
fuck?
he survives.
Interesting.
What the fuck?
You gotta watch it.
Fuck no.
It's so hard to explain. Stardust Crusaders has a sad ending. Everybody's fucking dead.
Everyone's fucking.
Oh, part
What a-
5's ending fucking hard.
How about Anohana's ending? I heard that was.
Oh,
Oh my
Stop.
god.
okay. Oh my god.
That
Good
is
homie,
upsetting.
Good
I've
ending,
never-
but
I-
tragic.
Yeah, good ending, but tragic. I cry like I never. You know when you cry and you go, you know, go like that, like that. Yeah.
No, I do
that's
not
how
know. I do. What?
You have to watch it. It's such a tragic ending, but it was good. Be real, it was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read the. Is there a manga for Anohana?
No,
I think it was
Fuck.
original.
yeah, it was an original.
It was an original,
Hmm.
so there's no source material.
You know what's most tragic? Done in the
What?
Franks because it was rushed.
I wouldn't say it
Bro,
was
I swear to
rushed.
God,
I was just
I
saying
swear
that
to God, if it could have been way much better if
They
they planned
tried-
it better or had more episodes.
it's just the ending itself was good because it showed what its message was trying to be, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
know
What
trying
was-
to be about
Mhm.
reproduction, and like and like reincarnation. So like the whole thing is essentially a metaphor for sex. That's why usually male and females have to ride together. The females are the one that's
Mhm.
bending over, and is the receiver. And like, and then at the end, they can't, they can't. The fucking what are they called? The stamens. They can't make kids by themselves, or they're not told about kids. And then
Yeah.
eventually, that's when the problem child comes and stuff like that. And then at the end, of course, they're reincarnated. But what made Darling in the Franxx endings bad was not that they were trying to scream at us, hey, reproduction and sex. It was the weird
No.
fucking robots.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
most definitely.
were not mentioned like barely in the show, maybe even once on a side character. And then
Well, with
they're
the
just
mechas, it is a mecha, anime,
Yeah.
but
well,
that, yeah, like I said,
the fucking like the alien guys, they start coming down and invading, and then 02 has to turn into a giant spaceship and just fucking
She goes-
fly
I
through and
know.
explode.
she go
Okay.
AFK mode
So
on
fucking
land, and then
stupid,
she's-
bro.
Okay,
Why
I'm
was
curious
that
about
there?
this. I don't care for mecha anime. Do you guys like
I
it?
don't
Or...
care.
I don't care for it.
Mecha? No, not
give or
necessarily.
take.
I mean, it's not necessarily the
enjoy
mecha.
Infinite Stratos as a kid.
It's not the mecha part that I hate. I just generally don't like the superpowers come from the mechs and not from the people usually.
Oh, I see what
I
you
like
mean.
to
don't like
see-
Yeah.
the looks of the mechs because they
Yeah.
all look the same now.
No,
I like my characters to be strong from themselves, not because they can
yeah.
move sticks.
Move sticks.
I thought of another tragic ending.
What is
Mm.
it?
I mean, I don't know if this counts as tragic, but Haikyuu season.
What? I don't give a fuck about volleyball.
Listen, okay.
I only watch volleyball to perv out on
they're
girls'
all
asses.
eating food together and they're all fucking crying, which is kind of sad.
They're all eating and crying. What are they?
Well, that's not fucking tragic, is it?
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, when you think about it, because like volleyball is their fucking lives.
They're high school volleyball players.
I know, but like when you think about it from like you've played a
Oh.
sport, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah, like have you ever felt like really shitty after you lost?
Not
No.
really. We usually take it with a grain of fucking salt.
Yeah.
That
I
means we need to
mean,
play
like-
better.
Think about it like you're in a fucking tournament. Like you're in like
yeah.
nationals.
Oh hell, then I'll be salty as shit.
I'd
Yeah,
be
that's
pissed off,
fine.
but I wouldn't
But I
be
mean-
fucking bawling my eyes out. That
Yeah.
just means I need to fucking go try and work my ass off.
It's worth the journey. But
Mm.
no, it's definitely
If you even make it to a tournament to begin with, that's pretty fucking badass.
true.
Yeah, true.
Especially something like nationals where it's thousands of usually schools.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I totally forget about like one of the most tragic endings ever considered, and that's Your Lie in April.
I got that
Yeah.
bitch spoiled.
That's
Your Lie in April is
super
pretty tragic.
tragic. That's exactly
That's
what I was
very
talking about
tragic.
before, where it's like you just literally
Death.
don't have somebody in your life anymore.
Or I'll eat your pancreas.
Yeah. Plastic Memories
Okay.
was terrible too.
Okay, would a silent voice be considered a happy ending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
he basically is like, he wants to improve himself as a human being, and
Okay.
get rid of these
Yeah, the whole
It's like
the whole
mental.
the whole character development, flipping upside down from bully to bullied to suicide.
Antisocial.
Yeah, to antisocial to back to
just having a
Being
lot of
good.
mental,
yeah
Just overall not being mentally well.
yeah.
not mentally stable,
it's a
and then
great
he wanted
it's
to
a
get
great
better.
it's a great
Yeah.
journey, and then everything kind of works out in the end. Even though the movie itself is still incredibly sad, the ending itself is not tragic. It's happy for sure.
It's events in the movie was tragic, not the fucking ending.
Yeah.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Looks like the general consensus is tragic endings, man. They just hit different, I guess.
Yeah.
Happy endings are cool, but tragic endings are better. Is that like what we're agreeing on?
They're better because they
Yeah.
impact a lot harder than usual happy endings. That's why when I say, like, I'm gonna say it again.
Devilman Crybaby
Devilman
for the
Cry,
boys.
baby. Toradora, baby.
Toradora, baby. It hit really hard, and I'm like, damn.
Oh, I'm thinking of more sad shit,
Really?
but I don't really know if it counts.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
I don't know if you ever anybody watched My Hero Academia season 4.
Just stupid.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes, I
No,
know. I know.
I'm talking about the end of the overhaul arc
Yeah. I know.
when
Yeah.
Muriel loses his quirk and
I was
Night
not thinking about that. I was definitely that.
Yeah, but like when I think about that, I was like, shit. Mirio was a way better hero than fucking Deku, and he would have been way better as a protagonist. And he was just a fucking cool guy.
It's just
And
a-
now
Well, that was
he
like
lost
short-term
everything.
tragic, right? Because they just need to train fucking get to learn how to use their
Yeah.
What's
power.
he
Then
supposed to do?
well, to rewind him, it's implied that it's going to happen soon. I don't believe it's happened in the manga yet, but it's implied that it's going to happen. So I would just
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
would just buckle up.
But Night
Yeah.
Eye is still fucking dead.
Yeah, that motherfucker's gonzos.
Rest in peace. He's right now in the gulag.
He's yeah. I hope he makes
Night
it
Eye's
out.
got his fucking stamps in the gulag, just throwing them.
Isn't
at
All
people.
Might supposed to die pretty soon?
Well,
Well, yeah.
in the anime, well, All Might is dead already. Like
Oh,
people
really?
don't realize that My Hero's a flashback.
Oh
My
yeah.
Hero's a flashback.
Yeah, like Deku's already the #1 hero, and it's a flashback.
Oh.
Like people forget that because season 1, episode 1 was so long ago.
Well, that
Season 1,
Goku is
episode 1 was
fucking
just
hype.
fucking. Oh my god.
Like yeah, it's already he's already dead, but he hasn't died for us at least.
Yeah,
Not-
that fucking
I see.
like that kind of ruins the suspense though.
I mean, not really, because
Like Naruto never said this is the story of how I became the Hokage.
but I feel
Asta
like
wasn't like
yeah.
this is the story of how I became the Wizard King.
I mean,
it's a different take on it, I guess.
at least they pulled it off. That's all I'll say. Or at
True,
least
true,
they
true.
took it off.
I mean, Asta's still pulling it off now.
Damn.
I gotta
I think
watch Black Clover. I've
To
heard
be
it's pretty
honest,
good.
okay. To be real honest,
This is
when someone
Washington.
says like a tragic ending, people think Angel Beats is a tragic ending.
I never finished it. It
Let
got
me
boring.
give my opinion.
Angel Beats anime
about it.
itself is just tragic because it's bad.
Yeah.
So
I swear, when people say they cry to it, I don't understand. Because one, they're like in the first stage of going to heaven. They're like in this one area, and then they move on to heaven.
Yeah.
I don't get how people like cried at the end because I'm like, wait, I fucking knew what was gonna happen. Everybody's gonna dip and go
Okay.
to heaven.
I'm curious about this. Did anyone else think Angel Beats was boring?
Yeah.
yeah, it's trash.
Okay. Good. I
Anyway,
thought I was
Cry to
just.
it, you're 13 or 12.
I thought I was just fucking weird because all of my comments whenever when I made that one video, anime that I almost cried to, it was like, "Where's Angel Beats?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? That anime
because
was
they're
boring as
13
shit."
or 12. A younger audience will cry to it, but someone who understands, like, oh, okay, this and that's happening. Okay, basically, oh, they're all gonna disappear. Okay, bye bye. That's really much it.
I mean, I got the.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I got the movie spoiled for me because I fucking went on YouTube and typed Bunny Girl Senpai in. But how about the movie's like I don't know ending?
I didn't watch.
I never
movie.
watched.
Doesn't somebody die or something?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
somebody dies. I'm not
I
gonna
know
say
what
who,
happens.
but somebody
I know what
dies.
happens, but somebody dies. So we don't spoil.
I don't really care. You can spoil it.
Well, no, that's not what we do here.
That's
Anyways,
not what we do, even though we just spoiled My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
any
Fuck my
Well,
hero.
everybody's already seen it.
No.
Fuck My
Yeah.
Hero.
I literally said my hero 1 and 2 is better than 3 and 4.
No, okay. I'll
I
give you
agree
that.
with
And
that.
that's hear me out. That's my
I
opinion,
agree with
Jay.
that.
If you like 3
Yeah,
and
I
4,
know.
cool. I can't give my opinion on 3 and 4.
Wait, okay, no, wait. Which season was the fucking the school fight thing?
2.
It's like 2.
Okay,
That was
then
season 2, the school
I
festival.
like that. That's my favorite fucking season.
Wait,
Then.
no, that's
Good.
the school
That's because my
festival.
boy
Yeah, it was-
Bakugo was just going off. I love Bakugo.
I found it pretty fucking funny that Deku never even used fucking powers and just straight up threw hands at the fucking nerd.
I thought season 3 was the weakest season.
Which one was season 3? Is that when they went to like
Well,
the
there was-
mountains
there
and
was
shit to
only-
train?
Yeah, there was a cool moment. Or a few cool moments.
Was that the
I
where
like the
he
fucking
fought?
Pussycat Squad.
Didn't he do like 1,000,000% against?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
crush the fucking dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. He said like
Like-
Kota or some shit.
Yeah. Like, I like that fight. I liked One for All and one All for One fighting. But then after that, when you got to the provisional license exam, like when they were just with the fucking people throwing the balls at each other,
That was
fucking
stupid as fuck.
stupid.
Yeah.
But then you had the fight between Deku and Bakugo, which is fucking sick.
I like the fight against fucking Deku versus Todoroki because Todoroki was slaying ass, and then all of a sudden this dude just comes up and starts fucking pounding on him.
Yeah. Season 4, my
Fuck.
favorite part about it was definitely the overhaul arc. That was actually like my favorite arc in the entire show.
It was pretty good, but I feel like it went by too fast.
Anime would
True.
just be like It's good in the manga. I never watched
Motherfucker.
the anime. Anyways,
But okay, but
we're gonna have to end it here. We're out of time.
okay.
Any, any closing statements?
We're just some ugly bastards who like talking about hentai.
Special
I don't know
guest
about that,
Tony
but
Rios. Remind them where they can find you at.
Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, TonyRios805, the same names. Also, subscribe to my channel.
Let's get it. Make sure you
I was
click the
breathing.
link in the
I was
description.
breathing
gonna,
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you click the link
Oh,
in the description.
fuck.
That's gonna be the sponsor. That's my clothing sponsor. Click the link in the description. Fire merch.
Oh shit, this man's got
Anyways,
sponsors.
of course, me, TikTok, Instagram, Jake, TikTok, Instagram, Jap, TikTok, Instagram. Basically, that's it.
We're just some ugly bastards.
Those who like talking about headshots.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.